Hi everyone, welcome and thank you very much for joining me in this IPO review video of Reddit. Guys, Reddit is going public and it is coming very soon. We'll talk about that, we'll cover the dates and all that stuff. This is a social media platform that you know and I think most of you are using. And the purpose of this video is to do a deep dive into Reddit so you understand everything, right? Financials in specific. And then at the end of the video, I will tell you whether it is a short-term investment or a long-term investment or neither of those. And if it is a short or a long, what I expect out of it and so on. There's a lot of things we're going to look at. But overall, this video will get you to, I think, have a good understanding of what's going on. Obviously, you have to do your own due diligence after that to decide. Before I talk about the Reddit IPO and get into it, first of all, I want to tell you guys that I have a Discord community that is called Bull Market Watch, and you can join that Discord community either through Patreon, link will be in the comment section below, or through YouTube paid membership. By the way, combined from those two, we now have 1,000 members into this Discord community, which is pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. So as far as my picks, the ones that I give out to the members that I believe are buys, one was LUNR at $2.50 and we were able to sell it at $10.82. RILY at $16.85, we were able to sell it at $18.28, even though now it's gone to $23. WVE at $4.49 and sold at $5.10, even though it has gone now to $7. So that's awesome. I mean, that's okay. It's, you know, some of the people have still been holding it, right? You don't have to sell when I sell. And also DQ, for example, at $23.38, sold at $26.45. DQ is now at $28, right? So I mean, these are picks that I give, and you know, and entries people know, and when I exit, but you don't have to exit when I do, right? Because usually when I exit, the stock still goes up. When I make videos on companies and their stocks, these are my opinions, right? So my previous video was on Rocket Lab, and I explained in that video why I was bullish and why I would consider Rocket Lab a buy at $4.45 and hold it for the long term. Obviously, these are opinions that are just, you know, for me. No way can I tell you what to do because you work for your money. I mean, just these are common sense things, you know, that's common sense. But, you know, so it is my opinion. And if you disagree with me in my video, and so let's say you disagreed with me on Rocket Lab and said, you know what, this guy is bullish, but I'm not. You can definitely show that in the comment section below. There's no problem. I don't care. You can say in the comment section below that, Mike, I disagree with you, you know, and you can state reasons why and so on. But if you're going to start the conversation right away, the comment right away, attacking me, then you know what? I mean, come on. You know, we're grown-ups. Don't start by, dude, Rocket Lab is trash. Stop pumping trash. I wasn't pumping trash. So I responded back and said, no one is pumping trash. So why don't you give reasons why you think it's trash? His response was, it's at all-time lows. What sort of trader are you? And my response back was, the one that buys low and sells high. Guys, if a stock is at all-time low, that does not mean that it's not worthy of being bought. Just something I wanted to throw for new traders. Do not fear the all-time lows, guys, if it's a company you believe in and you did your due diligence. So social media platform Reddit, guys, plans to price its initial public offering on March 20th and begin trading the following day. Reddit is looking for a nearly $7 billion valuation, right? And the IPO, guys, is going to be priced around 31 to 34 US dollars as an initial public offering, initial price. That doesn't actually mean, though, that when it starts trading, the moment it starts trading, that it will be 31, 34. So Reddit is a San Francisco-based company in California, and it was founded to provide the ability for users to start and operate online communities for the sharing of opinions and information about the topics of interest to them. Management is headed by co-founder and president CEO Stephen Hoffman, who has been with the company since 2015. The website is reddit.com, and they use community tools and data services. Now, this company has received investments, right? And so let's look at who the investors are. The investors are Advanced Magazine Publishers, Quiet Capital, Tacit Capital, Sam Altman, Tencent, and VY Capital. They have over 100,000 unique communities that are built on Reddit by users, and they have over 73 million users. When looking at the financial picture, which is something that's very critical for an IPO like this, guys, in 2022 they had $666 million in revenue. In 2023 they finished with $804 million, which is pretty awesome. That's a huge gain, 20% plus. Gross profit went from 561 million to 693 million, and the gross margin is insane, guys, at 85% average, which is really good. When we look at the revenue growth year over year, like I said, 20%. But if we look at the net income, they went from negative 158 million to negative 90 million. That is negative, right? Negative 90 million. Yes, the company is not profitable, but I like the fact that they went from negative 158 to negative 90, which shows a lot of improvement. And I also like, guys, this. The total debt of the company stands at just $25 million, which is not bad. Operating profit, guys, goes from 172 million to 140. Net income from negative 158 to negative 90. And the cash flow from operations goes from 94 million to $75 million. So this company has $1.2 billion in cash, and their total liabilities are just $156 million. But the free cash flow is negative 85 million. Reddit also made sure to announce some big deals before the IPO, which I don't think was a coincidence, right? I think it was on purpose that they announced this before the IPO. And that is that Reddit has recently announced a deal to sell its data to Google for AI training purposes for $60 million. I said this before, by the way. I did say this long ago in 2020, not in the video that was dedicated to this, but it was just something I mentioned in the video, and I'm going to try and find that. I'm going to try to find it and play it one day for you guys. And I did say long ago that artificial intelligence is training on social media platforms without our knowing. Without our knowing. Most people, 99% of people do not know that. But everything we do on social media is actually training the AI to become as human as possible. It may strike similar deals with other AI service providers such as Microsoft, OpenAI, and so on, which I'm sure they will. Valuation score is a 4 out of 5, but not for long term, right? Not for long term, I repeat. I think that Reddit IPO is going to be an IPO that's going to be volatile towards the upside, mostly in the beginning, and that is because things like Wall Street bets are going to pump it and a whole lot of other things. And so that's that. I think in the short term, when it goes public, it will be volatile and it will be in the upward side. As far as long term is concerned, valuation is way too high for this IPO, and eventually it will have to be corrected within the first year of it being public. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys, and I wish you all the best. Take care.